is released from an airplane, it turns into a giant chunk of blue ice, and that this ice doesn't melt, potentially crashing down and smashing through houses on the ground. To test this myth, they built a replica of an airplane's waste tank and brought it to NASA for a wind tunnel test. This setup simulates the conditions an aircraft experiences while flying at high altitudes. At a speed of 290 miles per hour, the wind tunnel's temperature dropped to -20 degrees Fahrenheit. When the waste tank was opened normally, the liquid waste was expelled, but before it had a chance to freeze, the high-speed wind scattered it. So in this scenario, the waste couldn't form into a solid chunk of blue ice. Next, they tried a different scenario, allowing the waste to slowly seep out. This time, the liquid began freezing into blue ice right before their eyes. The longer it seeped, the larger the ice formation grew, but it stayed attached to the tank and didn't fall off. To continue the experiment, the wind tunnel simulated the aircraft's descent. As the altitude decreased, the temperature inside the wind tunnel gradually rose. When the simulated altitude reached 12,000 feet, the massive chunk of blue ice finally detached from the aircraft. But would it melt as it fell? To find out, they created an ice block and dropped it from 12,000 feet. When it hit the ground, it was still completely frozen. However, upon further investigation, they discovered that commercial planes aren't designed to release waste mid-flight, unless the waste tank's valve malfunctions, which is extremely rare. So in the end, the myth was busted.